What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing another Is It Actually a Good Car series video. Now, if you do hear some background noise in the room right behind me, my sister is doing construction work on her hair. It was red, now it's red again. And to the left of me, man's best friend is kibbling on his kibble. The victim of today's video is a car that I have parked downstairs, which is the BMW M8 competition. And for the sake of, me having the one with 4 doors, we're going to be talking about the Grand Coupe. Or Grand Coupe. The dog is kibbling now. Anyways, as usual, we're going to start off with the engine. The BMW M8 competition comes with a 4.4-liter V8 twin-turbo engine that makes 620 horsepower. And it does 0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds. So the 0 to 60 time on this car is pretty good. And the sound that comes out of this car is also pretty good. Now, I'm going to put a clip of the car that I have downstairs because it does have an Akrapovic exhaust. Or Akrapovic, or whatever it is that you like to call it. And that bumps the car up from 620 horsepower up to 650 or 655 horsepower, depending on blah, blah, blah. Good, and the numbers are also good, but does it look good? So let's take a look at this fridge, because it does kind of look like a fridge. Don't get me wrong, it's a pretty car, but it's big. The front end of the car is something that I really do like. On the normal M8 competitions, that they come with carbon fiber, and the carbon fiber tends to add a bit of a cool touch to the front end of the car. The one that we have downstairs is a first edition, one of 400. It's going to be different in terms of the paint job and some trims here and there, like the door lining and blah blah blah. Anyways, the side of the car as well is something that I do like to look at, and it does come with a carbon fiber roof that somehow you can see very, very clearly. And I always appreciate a carbon fiber roof. Now, taking a look at the rear end of the car, it is as good as it does look on the front. I hope that makes sense. The rear end of this car looks meticulous. So what does meticulous mean? This is what meticulous means, so it's meticulous. Bamba clacked. Okay. Anyways, the rear end is quite nice. But moving on to the interior, which is something that I don't really love about BMWs. And here's the thing. I've grown up with BMWs my whole entire life. We've owned more BMWs than I have had friends. But we haven't had that many cars, have we? I mean, we have had. Anyways, our whole life has just been BMWs ever since Nowadays, it's just... I don't think it's luxurious because they don't want to kill, the other company that they own, which is Rolls-Royce. So they don't make something too crazy. But the thing is, it's not that sporty as well. With the 2023 models, some M cars are getting the big screen and the carbon fiber steering wheels with the paddle shifters and blah, blah, blah. That's a nice touch. But anything before that, just get 2 red buttons over your steering wheel. M modes. Wow. Let's move on to practicality. Is the car practical? Well, considering that it has 4 doors and it can fit up to 5 people, 3 in the back, 2 in the front, of course. And you do have a massive trunk. I don't know how much it is in liters, and I don't think I will be able to write it up because I do get lazy, especially today. Because now the audio is getting picked up from the laptop, and then I'm going to have to put the video on top of the audio. It's something I've never done before. I mean, we do that with the podcasts, but it's always wrong. So I don't know how I'm going to do that right. But anyways, does it have enough space to fit enough people? Absolutely. Does it have enough, room to fit your golf clubs or your groceries? I don't think anybody's going to be buying groceries with that car. But does it have enough space? Yes, it does. Is it a daily driver? Or could it be daily driven? Yes, it could be daily driven. We've had the car for a year. We haven't driven it that much. It is not my fault. It's not my fault. If it were up to me, I would definitely daily this car. But yes, in other words, you can daily the car. Most of them are still in service and warranty, so you don't have much to worry about. They are generally very okayly reliable. I mean, BMWs are good until they're not anymore. Or in other words, they're good for 5 years. Anything beyond that, that's your fault. It's definitely practical, and you can daily drive it, and it's a fun car. Now, how about the driving experience of this car? The driving experience of the M8 competition is like nothing else. Now, if you've been subscribed to the channel for a while, you'd see that we've driven many almost supercars, and actually some supercars. And now the R8 V10 Plus, and there was some Ferraris, and not some Ferraris, there was just one Ferrari. I'm not going to lie. A C63S, but it's not a supercar, but it's a sports car. But anyways, the experience you get out of the BMW M8 competition is different. And moving on to reliability. Is the BMW M8 competition a reliable car? And we just spoke about this. I'm going to say it again. Yes, it is. It's a very reliable car. Again, we didn't really drive it this much. We did put, I think, maybe 4,000 kilometers on the car in a year. It's not a lot, but it's not up to me. If it were up to me, it would be much more than that. Now let's summarize everything that we just spoke about. The engine is great. The numbers are good. The sound is good. The driving experience is great. It's practical. It's got space for people and luggages and anything that you want to fit in it. This is going to bring us to the question of, is the BMW M8 competition a good car? And I have to say yes. Of course, it's a good car. Why would it not be a good car? And yeah, that is it. We were supposed to go out and film some videos. M8 was in the dealership. Now, this was something related to it being parked because the oil hasn't been changed for over a year and a half. Anyways, beyond that boring story, it's been today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you have any questions about the BMW M8 competition, or if there's any kind of video that you'd like to see, comment down below and we will get it done for you. And don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.